Alright, finishing up this process. Here's part 2. So I have massaged it quite a bit till I got some liquid down there, massaging the cabbage. And now I'm placing it in my mason jar. This is I think a quart size mason jar. And I used about half of a cabbage. It was a rather large cabbage. And now I'm just going to use this little a wooden masher thing, and I'm gonna just kind of press it down there until it's kind of tight. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep adding more cabbage as I go along here into my mason jar. Again, I'm using one hand to hold the phone and the other hand to try to show you. And you can do all kinds of different mixtures here. You can add in the purple cabbage if you'd like. You can add in ginger if you like, even onions. But this is kind of our basic starting point here. I've only done this maybe once or twice before and really enjoyed this. A lot cheaper to make versus buying kimchi or something at the store. And if you have the time, like I said, it's simple. Doing some kind of prepping things today in anticipation of a busy week. So I am just going to mush that down a little bit, and should have, I've got this leftover liquid, so I'm going to go ahead and pour that over the top here. And then I've got this piece of cabbage that I'm going to use to press down inside the jar to put on the top here. Just pressing it down inside the jar and putting it on top there. They say you want to have something on top after you place it in the jar, so I'm just going to press that down a little bit like that. And they say leave it, I believe, I gotta look at this up again, but I believe, yeah, just leave it out. Don't screw this on super tight. So I'm going to fix that cap, but so that you allow some of the air bubbles to release. You want to have a little bit of air there to your cabbage as it ferments. And I'm going to leave it out on the counter. It'll be about 70 degrees inside the camper here. So I'm just going to leave that out, set it aside, and let that start to ferment there. And check it every now and then, and once after maybe 4-5 days after it's been fermenting, I'll go ahead and start using it. And I think about a week actually. I haven't made it in a while, but I'll start using it on our salads and our greens, and there you go. I'm going to leave it out on the counter and let it ferment for about 5 to 7 days.